And we're live.
Welcome to
Hello.
the Toad Hall Morning Show. It's Matt's second show.
My second show.
We're filling in for Annette, who's somewhere in the Northwoods, probably having an old fashioned.
Probably having an old fashioned.
Maybe a Bloody Mary at this point. It's 10:30 in the morning. She's probably she's either sleeping or having a Bloody Mary. I hope she's watching. We'll see if she chimes in. But we are filling in. We got a big show like we always do. Matt's back, so we're gonna have a bunch of rock stuff. What do you got prepared?
Couple of rock stuff.
Couple of rock stuff. Okay. And of course, we have birthdays. We have days of the week. We got trade-ins. We're talking new rock bands, bestsellers, all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Should be great.
All right. Before we get, let's see who's in here. Let's see. We got we're starting off a little slow here. We'll get some people piling in here in a minute. It's so weird doing Annette's segments.
I know. It's kind of weird to have you over there.
Yeah, it's a little strange to do Annette's segments. We're going to start off with her stuff. So she always does birthdays first, and it's Joe Cocker's birthday, and Cher turns 79.
79. She's still doing shows?
I don't know. I feel like she just put out some music not that long ago.
Yeah.
She still looks good thanks to modern day technology.
Yeah.
And then there's some smaller. There wasn't really much in the way of newer artists. Yola Lala Brown. She's that R&B singer. She was born in '86. Omar Apollo was born in '97. So some smaller. Busta Rhymes, for your '80s '90s rap, was born in '72.
All right.
So. Really, the big ones were definitely Cher and Joe Cocker, for sure. Cher and Joe Cocker, definitely the big ones. For day of the week, there's one that's absolutely perfect. It is National Streaming Day.
National Streaming Day.
Boom. Here we are, National Streaming Day. And they're talking about you guys streaming this video at home, streaming, watching Netflix, all that kind of stuff. National Streaming Day today. It's also National Quiche Lorraine Day, Sugar Beet Apple Day, Pick Strawberries Day, and Rescue Dog Day, which is near and dear to my hearts. The image they have for this dog is hilarious because this fat dog was like so funny. But National Rescue Dog Day for all those who rescue your dog from wherever, however you got him, is always very much appreciated. Tomorrow is National Juice Slush Day, Medical Services for Children Day, Memo Day, Wait Staff Day, Strawberry and Cream Day, and Red Cross Founders Day. So we got some good ones coming up.
Yeah, tomorrow. If you go out to a restaurant, tip your servers.
That's right. Tomorrow.
That's right.
Wait Staff Day. That's tip your servers. Make sure, maybe write a little note on the thing and leave them a good tip.
Yeah.
You know,
it makes their day when you leave them notes.
Happy National Waitstaff Day.
Trust me, I speak from experience.
And an extra pile of cash.
Yeah, an extra pile of cash.
Always.
Money, trust me, money means the most.
All right, I'm going to skip ahead and do the Record Store Day chart.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let Matt go off and run. But the number one, I couldn't believe this, but I was seeing memos about the new Sleep Token album is the number one album in a lot of countries right now, including Australia. I don't know if it's in America. But yeah, even in Arcadia, this is what it looks like. This is the new Sleep Token record. It's doing very well. It's doing okay in our shop. I think a lot of our viewers and a lot of our regulars don't know about Sleep Token yet. I think we've sold some of the older titles decently, but the new one hasn't jumped off the shelf quite yet. It might still happen. But it hasn't hit the charts yet because it hasn't been out. Number one on the indie Billboard charts right now is Pink Floyd at Pompeii.
How about that?
Which I 100% get it. We sold a ton of them. Number two is Ghost Skeletal, which we have been blaring in the store all week.
That's right.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like Heavy Journey.
That's
what it sounds like to me. At least this record. I haven't heard the other ones. but it sounds like Heavy Journey to me.
They're true to their sound. I will say I've listened to they have like 6 other albums. They all sound, they haven't varied drastically from their sound.
Yeah.
So if you like old Ghost, you're going to like the new album. It's even bigger and badder than all the others. It does sound like Heavy Journey. Journey, like it's an 80s rock anthem, which you would not guess by the cover. I can't tell you how many people have come in the store and been like, oh, I like this. Who is this? And I show them this cover and they're like,
thought like maybe death metal or like thrash metal or whatever.
That's what this sounds like?
Yeah.
It's Ghost. That's what this is? And then they buy it and then they're super happy. So if you're into Journey, Ozzy Osbourne solo stuff, Bon Jovi, classic Ozzy, anything in that 80s rock realm, check this Ghost album out. I think you're going to dig it.
Mm-hmm. What else you got over there?
Car seat headrest is number 3, which I don't even know if we have that in the store.
Car seat headrest.
Yeah, that's the new car seat headrest. Doechii, which we have. Kendrick Lamar we have. Yeah. Chappell Roan sitting at number 6. Jeff Buckley Grace at 7, which still blows my mind. Huh. Radiohead and Rainbows at 8. Propaganda at 9. Bon Iver's new album at 10. Deftones, Sabrina Carpenter, Viagra Boys, which we need to bring in this week. So it's the stuff we don't have is usually hip hop. Like Viagra Boys is hip hop. The Doechii is hip hop. Car seat headrest is indie rock. We should bring that in. But a lot of good stuff coming out. We have most of it. We'll fill in the rest.
Yeah.
Eric Church's new album at 21.
Oh, look, Fleetwood Mac on the list still.
Fleetwood Mac, 25. As you go down the list, it's like Arctic Monkeys AM, or Nirvana Nevermind, SZA, Alice in Chains, Maisie Star, System of a Down. It's all the stuff everybody already, you guys either already own or you already know about. Dark Side of the Moon's at 45.
Oh, look at that. There's another sleep token on the...
Yeah, the last sleep token's at 42.
Yeah.
We probably had a bump because of all the publicity. So.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead. I'm going to turn it over to Matt. I've done enough talking. Then I'll get into our other stuff.
So last time that I was on the show, I did a little like modern rock segment, and it was really handy that I actually had a handful of records that we were selling in the store for a couple of the groups. But unfortunately, a lot of the modern rock bands that we don't have records for, which is really too bad.
Well, maybe we will. We'll bring them in this week.
But the thought is like, oh, okay, maybe we talk about them. We start stocking them to see if everybody gets interested in them, because they kind of deserve it. Now, remember, this is like bands formed within the last 10, 15, 20-ish years. So even Ghost would fall in that category. When did they start? Like 2006 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. It's been building,
Yeah. So it's usually like that period, like any time after like 2010 or around there. So last week I talked a lot about, I think I mentioned like, I don't know, 9 or 10 or something like that. And so this time I thought maybe I'd condense it down and maybe talk about 3. I mean,
I think that's a good number.
Yeah, 3 seems to be like a good number, and then maybe in future shows, if I'm doing this or however we decide to do that, we can actually show off some records, and it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so just very briefly, I'll talk about just these 3. The first one's the Blue Stones. It's a Canadian rock duo. Just like Crownlands, which I talked about last time, also another Canadian rock duo. Made up of Tariq Jafar and Justin Tessier. I would assume it's Tessier because he's Canadian.
Yeah.
If he were American, it might be Tessier, but I think it's Tessier here. Or Tessier in Canada. Their first album is Black Holes. Came out in 2015, was re-released in 2018. That's pretty good. Very bluesy, rocky music. Their latest album came out in March called Metro.
I'm pretty sure I've heard these guys. I think they came up in one of my playlists.
Yeah, they are definitely, that record in particular is on that playlist that I have playing in the store. So that's the Blue Stones. Another band is called Thunder Mother. It's
one word.
All-female band from Stockholm. There seems to be some trouble afoot with the lead singer. I was reading that I guess maybe their lead singer is either out or got fired or something like that. I'll have to do a little more research on that, but I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what that is. Their latest release was in February, called Dirty and Divine. Dirty and Divine. Their record, Black and Gold, is pretty good. It was the first record I heard. Very fast-paced, heavier rock. I would say more on the metal side. It's definitely heavier, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
So you have to check those guys out. But I do want to research more about the lead singer while we move forward. But
okay.
Anyway. Last one I want to talk about is Gunshine. Gunshine formed in the Panhandle of Florida during the pandemic.
Ooh.
Everybody's
Pan during the pan.
Yeah. Everybody's favorite 18-month period, the
Yeah.
pandemic. Also a little on the heavier side. Their self-titled album is pretty good. It came out in 2022. Haven't really done much since then, so I have to do a little more digging as to whether or not they're
Active?
active. Yeah, because, I mean, there are a handful of bands that I really liked that just aren't active anymore. You know?
Yeah. It's a tough gig. Being a musician is not easy. Everybody thinks it's all, money and fame and glory, and a lot of times it's a part-time job and full-time job and then band on the side.
I mean, we have local artists here who release records and then the bands kind of dissolve or just break up or whatever it may be, and now they're working regular day jobs.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are pretty big.
Yeah. So Gunshine, popular song seems to be Loud and Daylight. It's pretty cool logo on their self-titled album. So go check them out.
Okay.
And that's what I got. That's what I got for the modern
I like
rock
it.
bands
I like it.
so far. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of research on this.
People are excited that Dave's excited. Matt's back. Tip your servers, Cash. That's right. Ray says good morning. He's rolling in late. And Derek said good morning as well. All right.
Let's see. Here.
Let's see what else we got going on this morning here. All right, so all last week, I have been restocking the rack. So for anybody who's local, if you haven't gone through my new vinyl rack really recently, there's a bunch of gems I dug out of the back room and have stuff from like The Offspring. I found a bunch of really cool, every letter I found records that were in the back that were not in the front. And it's just things get moved in the store. Things don't get scanned sometimes. Moved, whatever. So I found a bunch of really cool stuff and it graces our rack. A through M. No, A through, I'm up to S. So today maybe I'll tackle S and finish the alphabet this week. But that's really cool if you're coming in store. Number 2, it's raining here and it's a gloomy, rainy day. So our parking lot project has not started yet because of the rain. Hopefully tomorrow, with no rain. A lot of things are kind of on hold here at the shop with this whole parking lot project because our container and space and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get rolling on that tomorrow. Also, we bought a big collection yesterday.
We did.
Matt helped me load it. It was a big collection. A lot of CDs, a lot of classic rock CDs. If you're a Deadhead, a lot of Grateful Dead CDs. There's some gear coming in, some CD players, some nicer stuff. So yeah, it never stops here. It never stops. So we got a lot of fun stuff coming in through the store for that. And then I was just kind of walking around looking at things to talk about. And there's a bunch of things I kind of wanted to show. Here's that other Sleep Token record that's on the charts again.
Yeah.
$40 on that. But do check them out. This is the South Park 25th anniversary concert record. It was previously released for Record Store Day.
Yeah.
And I think it was on colored vinyl.
It was on, I forget what they called it, but it was the same color as the towel.
Yeah. Well, this one's just black, so they did a black version because these sold out right away. So I'm excited because I didn't get one, so I'm kind of excited I'd be able to get one. All right, the new Ghost album, we talked about that.
Yeah.
One of the also really well-selling records right now is the Fallout soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I didn't know until we played it in the store the other day that it's all standards.
All standards, yeah.
It's Nat King Cole, Perry Como, Buck Owens, Johnny Cash, Ink Spots. I mean, it's Ella Fitzgerald. It's all 50s music. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a soundtrack.
No.
Sounds from, but it's...
Because that period of time, those games take place in a period of time where there was big scare around nuclear war. So that music came out during that period anyway. So
new Arcade Fire that snuck out. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but Pink Elephant is the new Arcade Fire record. It's definitely, I mean, you listen to it, you can tell it's Arcade Fire from the first note. It's a little bit strange. It's probably the strangest new record that's come out. It's a little offbeat.
All right.
But I mean, Arcade Fire stuff's always kind of been a little strange. So
sure.
it's in their realm. the John Anderson record. He just played Rockford about
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, and they sold out of the vinyl at the show.
Yeah.
And so we've had people requesting the vinyl, so we were able to source some and bring them in. And the Muppets record, which we sold out of last week, we got more back in. It's a 10-year anniversary of this. And it's got OK Go, Weezer, The Fray, Alkaline Trio, My Morning Jacket, Andrew Bird, Matt Nathanson. So a lot of artists that were really popular 10 years ago. I mean, some of them are still very popular, but kind of a little timepiece there.
Shocker, comes on green vinyl.
Good point. Any update on the singer? Was it Thunder
Mother?
Thunder Mother?
Yeah, I guess she was fired. I guess it was an issue with... I thought it was a little more recent. I guess it happened back in October. Which is still kind of recent, I guess. But I guess there was a lot of conflict between the bands. So apparently she's not on the new record.
All right. Speaking of being fired, did you see that Josh Freese was fired from the Foo Fighters?
No.
The new drummer, Josh Freese, who's a very famous drummer, has been on everybody's record. He was with them for 2 years, 3 years since I guess he died about 3 years ago. So he was with Foo Fighters for 3 years when Hawkins died, and he was shocked. Everyone was shocked. But then the rumor is that Taylor Hawkins' son is 18, and they think that he's going to fill in for his dad.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think that's real. I don't know if there's an update for it. See if there's a Foo Fighters new drummer. I don't know if it was leaked somewhere that it was going to happen, but Stephen Hawkins is his name.
Looks like it's not
spoken yet.
Confirmed.
Not
it's
confirmed.
Speculated, but I guess he's doing something else. Taylor Hawkins' son Shane will be touring with Chevy Metal.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
That's an ongoing saga, but Josh Freese was let go, which is kind of crazy.
Huh. Yeah, it looks like Chevy Metal they have a bunch of summer dates from July to the end of August.
You can do both.
Well, we'll see.
You could easily do both. I mean, Foo Fighters don't play that many shows.
Yeah.
All right. We got a bunch of cool trade-ins, and Matt's going to be able to help me with these.
Oh, yeah.
Suspicion is Roger Taylor's son may be the new Foo. All right.
Oh, okay. The new Foo.
The new Foo guy. Everybody's firing drummers. Zach Starsky got fired again. One of the best tributes you will ever see is Hairball. Will be playing the Hard Rock in Rockford on the 25th. Highly recommend. It's a bombastic 80s rock and roll. All right. Hairball.
Hairball.
Oh, is that Hairbanger's Ball, or is that a different?
Oh, Chevy Metal was Taylor Hawkins' cover band or side project. Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
And Taylor Hawkins was also in a band called the
Foo Fighters. No.
I was gonna say High Flying Birds. I think it's called High Flying Birds is Noel Gallagher's band.
Oh.
It was called something Birds.
All right, let's see.
Birds of Satan.
Birds of Satan.
That's close. Birds of Satan.
Sound City Players, Birds of Satan, Taylor Hawkins and the Coattail Riders.
Which I've never heard of that.
And Anyone.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of drummer news going on. I don't know what's going on with all the drummers.
Yeah.
Coattail Riders. There you go.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Nice mountain of trade-ins again this week.
Yeah.
Always good stuff. There's a 2016 press sealed of Dark Side of the Moon, which I think they're on the 50th now, right?
Yes.
So this is now out of print.
And has been for quite some time.
I can't keep up with these.
It seems like there's a new pressing every
I
other.
know, but it really isn't. I mean, there's only
No.
been this one and that one in like 10 years. Two
Yeah.
pressings in 10 years. But it's just always are pumping them out.
Yeah.
Westworld soundtrack. 3... Oh, wait. It might be more. A, B, C, D, E, F. Nope. 3 LP. Westworld Season 1 soundtrack. Obviously out of print. $90 on that bad boy. You want to run some
Sure.
off?
Got White Album. 2009 stereo reissue, mint minus, $40 on it.
Out of print.
Out of print. This does have, I think this does have the photos.
Has all the goodies inside.
I think so, yeah. It should have all, yeah, it has all the stuff. All the goodies, all the photos, everything.
Good.
There you go.
The Clash hits back. 3 LP. It's all the hits that you want. In a nice package. $40 is a good price. It's a music on vinyl piece, which means it's imported from the UK. 3 LPs, $40. Good deal.
Leonard Skinner collected on rented blue vinyl. Looks like it's a compilation.
It's another music on vinyl numbered. And,
Oh, yeah.
and record 1 is red and record blue is blue. 2
Oh,
is
yeah.
blue, 1 is red.
Oh, that's cool.
Hard to find. If you look that up on eBay, they like start at like $90. None have sold.
Wow.
So we have ours at what, 40?
50.
$50.
So it seems like a good deal.
It does.
And looks like number 2931.
There you go. We got the music on vinyl version of Stone Temple Pilots Core, which is long out of print. $80. It's a little pricey, but again, it's out of print. 2 LP. Pick that up. We also have the box set too. We'll get to that in a minute.
Devo. Looks like Freedom of Choice on purple and blue vinyl.
This one's got Whip It on it, I think.
Yeah, Girl
Whip
You
It's the
Want,
third
all right.
song.
Whip It, Snowball, yeah, Tone of Love. What have we got on it? $50?
It's got their biggest hit. The special part about this record is it's like blue. What is it? 2 color? It's like cotton
Yeah.
candy.
Purple, blue vinyl.
Purple, blue, like cotton candy splatter. It's really cool looking.
Let's see.
They didn't make a ton of those. So. Hairball celebrating 25 years together. Kiss, GNR, Ozzy, White Screamers. All right, I'll have to check out that Hairbangers. That sounds like a good time.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that.
That is awesome.
Check it out. It seemed like when I was looking this up, there seemed to be like some variation in the color, but I'm not sure. It could have just been the angle, or it could have just been like the different lighting. I don't know, but the design looked a little different, so I'm not sure if they all look the exact same way.
Well, no, because they're all hand pressed. They're all going to look slightly different.
So there you go.
They're all going to look a little different, all a little unique. Beach Boys Pet Sounds, the best-selling Beach Boys record. Impossible to find used. Have you ever seen a used one of these come through yet? No.
Maybe one.
Yeah. You don't ever get them used, and when you do, they're trashed.
Yeah.
Because people play the crap out of them. Brian Wilson did it, $22. This is a mono repress. I can tell because it's got the T right there on the top.
Travis the Invisible Band live. Ooh, it looks like it's got $30 on that. Looks like it's got on clear vinyl or silver vinyl. I think it's clear. Or silver.
Yeah, I think it's, I don't know.
Let's find out. Oh, it's clear. Look at that. On clear vinyl. Pretty sweet. I don't know from what. All the information's covered on the back. I don't know anything about this. All right, hang on. Came out 2023. Oh, yeah, look at that. 2 LP. 2023, 2 LP. Clear vinyl. Pretty sweet. $30 on it. Not bad.
We've had a few walls come in lately. This is a first test Terre Haute vinyl. Terre Haute press. Terre Haute press. Mint minus, ultrasonically cleaned. If you want to first press the wall, we got it here for you. $50.
Another white album. This is stereo. It's the purple capital label, mint minus. No photos and poster, unfortunately. I know we have some, but
It's cheaper. It's only $30.
it's a little cheaper. Different pressing too, so only $30 on it. Stereo.
No Doubts. I think this is their first album. 25th anniversary, first time on vinyl, 180 gram. I think this has got to be 1992. I'm thinking it probably is. $20. I do stock all the No Doubt records now because hopefully they come back.
It's like Stone Temple Pilots core box. Looks like what is this?
Well, it's got
4 LP box.
It's got the demos and it's got a live in '93. It's only $75. It's actually cheaper than the music on vinyl set.
So there's that. I think this is just the regular one, and then here are the demos and live.
That's
right
cool,
here.
and that's a gatefold that opens up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Check it out. Looks like so.
Man, maybe I should buy that for myself. I didn't buy that when it came out, and now I'm like,
Well, we still have it. Oh my god.
I might take that one. We'll see.
All right, we'll see.
If anybody wants it, let me know. Otherwise, it might be going home with me.
I was gonna say Nick's calling dibs almost.
If somebody else wants it, they can have it. Otherwise, I'll probably take it. Some Zeppelin. This is a Richmond Pressman minus $40. They didn't get in trouble for this record, did they? With all the naked little kids on. Oh, they looks like they're in skin suits.
Do you know what? Actually, when you look on Discogs, if you're not signed in, it doesn't show the image of that because they think it's inappropriate. I think that's new because I don't remember looking for that record and having that problem.
I think they're in skin. I don't think they're actually naked.
I don't think so either, but I think it just looks like they are.
It just looks like they are.
So, I don't know.
You got the next one?
Sure. Black Sabbath, Paranoid. This is their reissue used. When did this come out? 2016. Yeah, their 2016 reissue. Still has a green label. Pretty cool. Mint minus, I think. Yeah.
Any Beatle collectors out there? Beatles Greatest on Odeon. It's a German import.
Yeah.
It looks like it goes through Beatles for Sale because it's all the early stuff. Mr. Postman, She Loves You, Long Tall Sally, All My Lovin', Please Please Me, Ticket to Ride. So it's probably everything up till Revolver is probably when this came out.
I've never seen one of these before, at least in the store.
I haven't either.
This is a Bruce Springsteen bootleg. It is Bruce Springsteen, the E Street Band, Prove It Every Night. Includes the hit single Fever. Yeah, so it's a bootleg. It's from their, let's see. Hang on, I gotta look.
While he looks, I'm going to just do the next one. Zeppelin, the Payco Duck Press at $28. It is VG Plus, so it's not mint minus. But the Porky Payco Duck's always the better one to get. Let's say there was an old address sticker, but hey, $28. That's a pretty good deal for Zeppelin 4.
We have had those pressings in before, but they were always mint minus and included the hype stickers. That one didn't have any hype stickers. The last couple that we had some hype stickers, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, it is nice seeing that. What'd you find on the Springsteen?
I don't know which concert it's from yet.
Oh, also, some exciting news. We're going to return to online streaming and live selling. Probably not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. So a week from tomorrow, we'll update you as we get to that. We're not sure if we're going to do eBay or whatnot. I'm kind of leaning towards eBay. I don't know if we're going to switch between them, but it sounds like Wednesdays at the end of the day, we're going to start doing live auctions again. Matt hasn't done one. It's been a while since I've done one. And just trying to get back in the groove of doing something like that every other Wednesday or so. It's fun to do. We'll do, probably 40, 50 items, run for about an hour, and see what happens.
Should be fun. Looks like it's from a Hollywood concert in 1978.
All right.
There you go.
Well, there you have it. Guys, anything you like in the show, 226-1259's website. Matt will be here. I'll be here all day. Did I miss anything? Is that it?
That's it, I think.
I think that's it. Annette didn't pop in. She must be sleepy. She's probably sleeping up there. But she'll watch it later when she gets up.
That's right.
But thanks so much, guys. We will see you next week. Annette will be back, and we will keep it going.
All right. Thanks so much, everybody.
See you guys.
We'll see you next time.